Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm very glad to have you all here to be my listeners. It is my first time here, so I'm sure we'll have a great time together. Well, actually, the topic we are discussing today is quite serious, but to be honest, I'm not going to be very serious, very solemn, and anything like that. I will, on the contrary, try to be very friendly, and my talk will be very personal. And you know, the word personal is not now being used by me for nothing. Actually, looking at all of you here, I understand that you're a great audience, so I can trust you with some of the secrets I have never had the courage to reveal before. So now try to remember, how often have you heard your parents or your friends asking you to share your thoughts about your future career? I guess that's a pretty tough task to do. Am I right? I can guess, even from my personal experience, I remember my 4 years back self, so to say, that this issue just keeps popping up in your daily conversation, and that your relatives and friends just probably keep bombing you with questions like, when you are going to choose your future career, what university are you going to enter, and so on. But if you ask all those people why it is so important to choose your future career properly, to find what your cup of tea is, I believe that the most common answer will be something like, it is necessary to find a proper job and to earn good money. But I'm actually here to tell you that, I guess it can even sound like some sort of a blasphemy, that it's not even the main aspect of all that. Actually, if you choose your field properly, if you find something that you take great delight in doing, it may change your whole life for the better. Not just your professional life, but other aspects of it as well. This was just the case with me, so I'm going to share with you also some of my personal experience. I guess the picture describes the whole situation you are now undergoing quite well. So first of all, if you find the field which is exactly yours, it will be your key to start expressing yourself and to start understanding your own personality better, which in turn will also be key to improving your mental health and your confidence in life. For me, it was just the case, and I guess it's a pretty sad story. When I was to choose my future career, it was, as one of my favorite songs has it, the winter of my life. I was trying to recover from a very harsh situation. My former best friend just betrayed me and left me forever. And when I started to reflect on it and start to realize how toxic the relationship had been and how much of myself I had lost, it was only then when I started to realize what my real desires are. And this was how and why I ended up here as a translator. So the first aspect of how the proper career choice may influence your whole life is that even reflect on this topic will help you to understand yourself better and to improve your mental health. The next point is that finding your field is your way to get into a professional community and to form a healthy and supportive environment. If you understand what you like, then you will get into some professional circles. You'll find some people who think like you, like-minded people. And this is the key to forming some connections that will be very helpful not only in your professional career, not only in your professional life, but also in your personal life. Because people who share your views may just end up being your friends forever. Actually, I'm getting very sentimental when I start to discuss this topic, because as a person who suffered from mobbing at school, I understand how wonderful it is to finally find people who will support you and help you in difficult situations and encourage your development in your professional field. So every time when I start reflecting on it, I feel very thankful to all my teachers and my fellow students. So let's proceed to discussing the next point. One more point is that when you find your professional way, it provides you with the ability to spend your time, the majority of your time even, doing something you are very fond of, which in turn may encourage your development, encourage your inner growth, not only in your profession, but also in other spheres of life. Well, I don't think that it's really a secret that some people, I don't know why, tend to think that the humanity, all as it is born to suffer. You know, going to work every day and spending the time from 9 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the evening is suffering. Getting up at 7 a.m. is suffering and all that. But as for me, I tend to think that this way of viewing our life is very cowardly. And this is the way of thinking of people who just care to change their life for the better. That is why it's so important to find something you won't get tired of doing the majority of your time. If you like what you are doing, if you love it, you will be encouraged to face some growth in this sphere. You will feel some achiever vibe, so to say. Your working and studying time will be really easy for you. And, you know, development attracts development. You may even undergo some remarkable transformations. And when you'll be, I don't want to call it the end, but as some turning point of your way, you'll understand how great a transformation you have undergone. This was actually the case with me. When I started studying translating, I realized that it is really something I feel like doing all the time. I guess I'm even now showing signs of some professional deformation, so to say, because I often tend to translate things in my head or just occasionally use some foreign words all the time. Words from different languages, actually. And this achiever vibe, as I call it, is also something I feel every time. That's why I participate in some contests, and quite successfully, I must say. Well, I'm not actually trying to turn the whole thing to showing off, but I just want to share with you my results and tell you that it's not something supernatural, you know. Every one of you can achieve the same and even better than that if you try. Actually, this achievement mode goes not only for the professional sphere, but also for other spheres of my life. For example, when I felt I was quite successful in my studies, I felt like trying to further develop my other skills like singing or reciting poetry. Actually, in this short I'm reciting my own poem. It was quite prompting to do it in front of the jury, I must say, but I'm about to do it again. And speaking of transformations, one quite remarkable thing is that even my whole body has undergone such a change since the time I started studying here. Just look at this picture. That was me when I just entered my first year, and that is me now. Actually, it's also not something that is supernatural. You can achieve any results you want if you just put enough effort into it. You have every chance. So what I want to say is that the chances you have, you must always pursue. And to find something that is really your cup of tea, you must just ask yourself these questions. What are you really good at? What do you think you can enjoy doing for ages without getting tired of it? And also, what is an integral part of your life? Actually, this was the case with me when I just started to think about my future career. I realized that foreign languages had slightly become part of my life. I just found myself watching foreign YouTube videos, reading foreign articles, foreign fanfiction, if you know what I mean. And I realized that I just hadn't noticed how foreign languages became part of my life. And I believe that any one of you has something like this too. Just give thought to it. Think not only of what you are, but also who you are. I guess this quote shows quite well what I'm trying to tell you now. You have every chance to achieve what you want. Actually, you can ask other people what they think, what their opinion on your career is, but it's up to you to make the final choice, because it's you who is going to live that life of yours. Once again, you have every chance to undergo remarkable transformations, very great ones, and achieve all your life goals. I believe in you, and I wish you all the good luck in the world. Thank you.